Hello, gaming nerds. This is Super Console Bros coming to you with a video on the first part of my gaming collection. Now, I'll show you this probably in 3 parts. Upload a part, delete it from the camera, and then, yeah, you get the idea. But, we play. Actually, it was a very fun and very entertaining game. I got it for Christmas in '07, excuse me. But I would say that I've dedicated most of my time on this game to the Find Me and the Duck Hunt type thing. Very fun, relaxing game, and I like the collection of mini games that this game has to offer. Although the Wii's kind of a dead trend now, if you still are able to find this game, I definitely recommend grabbing it if you want a nice set of games. Mercenaries 2: World in Flames. It was short-lived, but it was fun when I was able to play it. And what I mean is, after the main campaign story and everything, there isn't really much to do. Although the destructible environments is always fun, I enjoyed working with certain factions and just enjoyed shooting the crap out of everybody and, again, blowing everything up. But it's a pity that the pandemic is now kind of dead. And furthermore, it's a pity that the douchebags at EA shut down the servers. But overall, pretty good game. Not the best, but I had fun. Yet to beat it, but this is an excellent game. Donkey Kong Country Returns is probably one of the best Wii games I've played yet. I loved the Donkey Kong Country games. I've only beaten the first one. I'm very close to beating 2 and 3. Unfortunately, they've been delisted from the Wii shop for God knows only what reason. Either way, it is a great game. I absolutely love the fact they went back to old school platforming, and I just love the Donkey Kong Country series in general. It's nice to have a little throwback. Super Mario Galaxy. Excellent game. I love the fact that they kind of went back to, like, I guess you could say, a space-styled Mario Sunshine. I love the idea that you could go from planet to planet, each its own little section. There'd be the hidden stars with the comets and all those cool, interesting power-ups. And I don't have Galaxy 2 yet, but this is definitely a great game, and it was worth picking up. Mario Kart Wii. What can I tell you? It's Mario Kart. Love playing it online. It actually works pretty well online, although I have a feeling it's kind of dead now online. I like it that there's a GameCube controller compatibility. More games, I think, on the Wii should have had that. Either way, I enjoy playing it with my friends, and I enjoy just racing and having a competition. What more can I tell you? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Very enjoyable game. I very much so enjoyed that you can just be, a badass assassin, just go around and murdering people without them even knowing that it was you. I kind of like that stealthy kind of aspect. I like stealth games, and I'm quite a fan of Assassin's Creed. Very beautiful graphics, good environments, and great story. And the gameplay works out very well. Although, out of all the Assassin's Creed games I've played, this was my least favorite, but it was still fun. Decent, that's all I could tell you. Although, I do find, private matches with my friends and survival fun. And special ops, but I do... excuse me. But I do not play online. Online's just full of jackasses, little kids, and bunch of morons. It is not the best series out there, let me tell you that. Soul Calibur 4, I do love fighting games, and Soul Calibur 4 was no disappointment. To be honest with you, though, 4 is better than 5. I have 5, and 5 is fun, but they did far better on this one. Halo 3, definitely a very fun game. It is not the best. I have found less cheaters on this than Call of Duty, though. And I really enjoy how you could just have all those diverse maps and always making jokes or building our own cool maps on Forge and making up little games. Like, like shoot the gang member, that kind of thing. We made a city and we would have like a gang war where all of us would have like different colors and have pistols and stuff. Yeah, but that's pretty fun. Next set. Oops. Oh well. Truly a work of art. I am a big Metroid fan. I love the series. When I found out that this game I found it on eBay for $99, brand new and sealed with everything. I knew I had to pick it up. Oh my God, is this a lovely game. I love the Metroid series. I just love the fact how there's always the suspense of what you could find behind a door, but you can't know it until you go back and explore. Excellent backstory with the text, great environments, great upgrades. I was always excited to find out what my next upgrade was. But yeah, generally this is an excellent game. I'm almost done with Prime 2 and I'm going to do Prime 3 soon. But this is an excellent game. I would definitely recommend picking this up if you're lucky enough, but it's very rare. This game only had a production of 1 year. Animal Crossing City Folk. City Folk was a nice addition, although the city didn't really have much to do. I just love Animal Crossing. The game absorbed my life. The original on the GameCube absorbed my life for about 4 years. So it's inevitable I'd buy the next. I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait for, if anyone doesn't know yet, there's one coming for the 3DS called New Leaf, where you're the mayor. It's a hit or miss, but let's hope they do it right. Overall, great game. MGS4 is next. Yeah, that's the best impression I could do. But like I said, I love stealth games, and I have Brawl to thank for getting me into Metal Gear. But it's definitely a very nice game, has a good sense of humor, great story, cutscenes that make it like a movie, and just in general, great gameplay. You can't go wrong when you're sneaking around in a cardboard box and slicing an enemy soldier's throat in half. It's showtime. Anyway, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Edition. This was personally, in my opinion, with the exception of Sonic Generations, the last good Sonic game. I mean, I love the idea that you could choose your sides, as it says here. You can also pick, what type of missions you would want to do, well, not really pick, but I loved the variety, and I loved the multiplayer, that it worked out really well. Sorry about that. Problem with the camera. But I loved the Chow raising. That was absolutely my favorite part, just getting your Chow to be a crazy, crazy level. Mario Strikers, personally one of my absolute favorite games. I just love the frantic idea of tossing the ball around everywhere and trying to body check everybody and get the ball back and avoid getting a goal using your super strike, or not your super strike, but your super move, and then you'd have to basically plow items onto the field just to avoid somebody getting a ball. And I always laughed whenever I would get to shock somebody with the electric fence. Yep. Luigi's Mansion. I think this game deserves a little more praise than it gets. It's a great game, at least from what I heard. People think it wasn't that good. I do, though. I mean, I agree it was short and it deserved a longer story, but for Luigi to have his own game is one thing, but to make it a really fun and enjoyable game is another. I at least thought it was really enjoyable to find all the treasure, get the best ending, get all of the booze that you would have scattered, and get all the upgrades to your vacuum. Thankfully, they're coming out with a 3DS sequel, and I'm hoping to pick that up sometime. Mario Party 7? I honestly think that the best Mario Parties were 1 through 5. But this one's still fun. I still enjoy playing this with my friends. It's Mario Party. It's a good party game, hence the name, and it's fun to play with friends. No doubt. Fable 3. Very fun game, although it did kind of get boring after a while. But it was enjoyable for its time. I like the idea that, again, you could pick your decisions. I like games with choice. And I also enjoy games where you are able to, customize your character, pick what weapons you want, choose what quests you want to do. I love games where they give you options. I have all three just for the heck of it, so in case you're wondering, it's fun to own them. What can I say? The game that has made people lose their social lives across this planet. Probably one of the longest Bethesda games I've ever played and one of the best. I mean, overrated, yes, but fun, yes. Although tedious, I always like getting a crap load of weapons and the best armor and just beating the crap out of everything and completing as many quests as I can. That's pretty much how I take it with these games. Ultimately beating it, but you get the idea. Next up. I've only got about 4 minutes left, though, so I'll have to cut it off in a few minutes. But anyways, Black Ops 2, I do like zombies, and, again, private matches, but there's really nothing special. I haven't even beaten the campaign. Call of Duty, in my opinion, although it might sound hypocritical, other than zombies, it's really nothing special. I don't see why the hell people make it so big. It's not as fun as everybody else says. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. Okay, The Incredible Hulk. I don't know if you could read that, but that's The Incredible Hulk. Although it had glitches and bugs, it's still fun just to rampage around and cause havoc. Decent game, could have been better, could have been longer, and could have used less bugs, but no game's perfect. Namco Museum Virtual Arcade. My friend told me about this game online. I love the idea that, they bring back classics. You're also able to play certain Xbox Live Arcade titles. It is very fun. I enjoy it a lot. And I just love the fact that since I missed out on a gaming era based on when I was born, I could go back and take a look at it. And some of these games are just outright ridiculous and so much fun to play. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Definitely not the best, but here's the idea. It kind of kept the main platform elements. I mean, nice environments, just like the game. The vehicles were new, and I thought that was okay. It didn't help or hurt it. The multiplayer was alright, but I like how they kept the main platforming. Ultimately, you still have to collect trophies and jiggies and defeat Grunty, but they shouldn't have changed the concept. Alright, well, I gotta go. See you part 2.